is Mark Andrew Bonham. I've been a Muslim for just over 30 years. I'm 57 years of age. I was born in Birmingham in the UK. I live and work still in Birmingham. I use the name Akram. Obviously I used to be a normal person living in the UK. I used to drink, go to pubs with my friends and things like that. For a couple of years before I started to find out about Islam, I changed my habits gradually. And I was invited to design a mosque in Birmingham. And I spent time to find out, first of all, I had no idea what a mosque was or what happened inside a mosque. So I spent time with the people there to find out. And they gave me books to read. One of the books, which I have here, is Islam in Focus. I read the Yusuf Ali translation of the Quran, and I read this in its entirety. When I picked up the Quran, and I just felt that it was a very comprehensive, that everything is in the Quran, that what a question you want to ask or what guidance you need, if you look carefully, you can find it in the Quran. Some things are very easy to understand and very obvious. Some things you understand with explanation, with help. You can read translator's notes or you ask a scholar or imam to explain to you. And some things, the Quran, you will never understand. It's completely different to reading the Bible or other religious books. I mean, it's the real revealed word of Allah. So it is unique and special. I don't know if I'm expressing myself very well here, but every time you have a problem or a difficulty, then inshallah you can go back to the Quran and you can find guidance there. When I became Muslim, I had already completed my studies. I was working in the field that I'm working now. I was working on the design and building of a new masjid. And it was at that time when I actually took my Shahada. And I think that more than anything, it was the totality of the Quran and of Islam as a complete way of life, which is what I found so appealing and still do today. I mean, there was nothing left out. Christianity I found difficult. There were various conflicts, things that I couldn't reconcile. I didn't find anything like that at all in Islam. When we build a mosque, even when it is unfinished, and we pray the first prayer, sometimes just put some cardboard on the concrete in front of the mihrab and pray that first prayer is a very, very special time. And if I can, I would like to be there and stand in the first row for the first Jummah in any mosque that we complete. When you build the mosque, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala builds a house for you in the paradise. The hadith means to me that inshallah you make effort to build mosques, to create a place of worship. I'm not a perfect person. I go astray, I make mistakes and I do things wrong. But I always feel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pulling me back and bringing me back onto that straight path. And I think this is part of the reward for building mosques, that when I go astray, then I'm guided back to the straight path.